Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to pick up part two of the topic submission. And forgive me, the video died out, so we're going to pick it back up, I believe, around the part where, you're in a relationship and you realizing or you're evaluating whether you trust your partner or not. And if you are struggling with that fact, then this is why submission may be a challenge. So you want to review and reflect on why that is, okay? Once you do that, you'll realize where the fault is and where the work has to be done. 9 times out of 10 in relationships, they are either a soulmate, soul tie, or a lesson relationship. And I say that because you kind of want to reflect on when you met your partner, right? If you were in a different kind of space of more of a vulnerability, or you were in the space of being needy, or various different factors, then 9 times out of 10, if you're in a relationship of constant arguments, constant bickering, you're not on the same page, you might be in a what I call karmic relationship, where you're learning something. Both you and your partner are learning something from each other. That necessarily is not something long going. It is definitely a lesson. A lesson is temporary once you get that lesson. So there may be several factors happening in that relationship because of those things, right? If you find that that is a soul tie or a soul mate, then beautiful. You both grow together. You relearn about yourself. Your partner relearns about his or herself. And then you learn to re-love each other again. That brings longevity in a relationship. That's awesome. Okay, again, reflecting back on submission. This is something in the natural order. If you want to take it a step further, right? If you ever worked a job, if you ever have been pulled over, if you ever been to court, if you ever have a manager or a supervisor or anything, or even just watching Animal Planet, right? There is a natural order of things, period. And in biblical, it is God, man, woman, child. There's just a hierarchy. It has to be a chain of command. Just like in your job, you have the admin, you have the supervisor, you have the manager, you might have a regional, and so forth and so forth. Everyone has somebody to answer to. Even if you're an entrepreneur, then you have the state, local laws, the government, and so forth, and the federal, and the list can go on and on. But the point is, there is always a head. And with respect to that, if you are truly a woman who wants to be submissive to her mate, then the bigger woman is able to be submissive to her mate. It actually is in reverse of what we've been taught. Majority would look at it as a weakness, and in fact, it is strength, right? It takes a certain type of someone to check her emotions, to allow someone who is naturally designed to be the head of the household to lead. It takes a wise and strong woman to close her mouth, observe, reflect, and evaluate what is happening and able to now respond at that point, right? And even if you're responding, there's a way of doing it. Now, if you have a friend who is mutually having a conversation with you, everything is fine, it continues. But if you're talking calmly to this friend, and your friend is talking to you in an irate manner, quite naturally, defenses go up, you want to check the person, you may even want to fight, depending on where you are in life, right? All right, so why would you not think your man, who is also a protector, not feeling some kind of way when his female is talking to him in a certain kind of way? If you wouldn't allow him or want to see him allow someone else to talk to him like that, why would you do it in the home, right? The woman is the peacemaker. The peacemaker. The woman is the peacemaker, amongst other things. So how could we be the peacemaker if we can't control our mouth? We know how to control it because you'll bite your tongue at work. You'll bite your tongue if the police pulls you over. You'll bite your tongue if you were in court. But you cannot do it at home. There's a problem. There's a challenge. And if you're that frustrated, then you want to reflect on the relationship and see where that started from. Because honestly, if anybody could take you out of your space, you have already given that person too much power. And I said in the original video, until you learn how to submit to the Most High first, you really intentionally do not understand and know how to submit to a mate. You're not ready. Now, if you are ready and you happen to attract a mate who is not, then of course you have to evaluate after that point. So I say all of this to say that, again, submission is not a desired activity. It is a natural activity. And if it's naturally not occurring, then we want to evaluate within self first. Once we realize what's going on inside there, we want to heal that. And once we heal that, it's a level of eye awakening that you will also start to see your environment around you, what is serving your purpose and what is not serving your purpose. All right, so we're gonna start there. And again, I'm always recommending to journal write. I know some people hate to write, some people love to write, but honestly, there's healing in the writing. All right, again, we offer one-on-one coaching here. The address here is 6254 Memorial Drive, Suite J, in, not Suite J, Suite I, in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And the phone number here is 678-780-5557. Again, that is 6254 Memorial Drive, Suite I, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. The phone number is 678-780-5557. On Instagram, it is Dynasty Healing. The website is www.dynastyhealing.com. And we will eventually have a Facebook coming soon. We do have one for the Lock Salon, that's NJS Hair Care. And you can book on njshaircare.com, where this is fully a mind, body, and soul experience. And you just want to tap in. We have a full team starting November 1st, so please definitely come and support. We have wonderful locticians that are joining the team. You will see each one on the website. If not, just go ahead and book, and once we get here, you can have a brief consultation, and your law of attraction will just bring you to the stylist that will work with you in terms of loyalty and commitment. But we also have the Lock Museum here, where you can learn the history of locks as well. And it's really, really designed with you in mind, and to be a full experience in terms of your lock journey, in terms of connecting with self, in terms of connecting with your spirituality. And we also have rentable space here as well, where you can have your book clubs, you can have your women's retreats, your male retreats, or just be around like-mindeds. If you want to do a networking event or some sort of, event of that nature, this is the place for you. Just give us a call and we will walk you through whatever it is that you would like to set up and have here. We do market as well with you. So it's really an awesome, awesome space and an awesome experience as well. So we look forward to seeing you, and thank you again for coming.